are pockets of resistance all around the planet. We are at the brink. If you're listening to this, you are the resistance.
Good day, resistance. Sending wholeness and balanced vibration to everyone.
Mathematics.
There's a higher frequency that we're supposed to be on. I call this activated, when the body actually turns on and it doesn't shut off. But we're talking about individuals who throw waves of energy across rooms and understand how to build energies into areas. That's what we're talking about now. Those people are already here. Cleanse. Use the brute force way. Once that happens, the vibrational frequency changes anyway. Then none of the other low frequency can be around you anyway. See, frequency is so specific that if you change your frequency, the low frequencies can't be around anyway. It's not even something that you have to work hard on. It just happens. But you have to take the cleanse because you see there's two forces helping you. You have these external forces, the external planets about to wake up and waking up. If you work from the inside, then you're basically touching the finger, like on the painting, I guess Leonardo da Vinci or Michelangelo had the finger touching God. This means you're meeting yourself halfway because you are the oversoul. You are God. You are just detached. And so when you make that connection, it connects with all the other subsequent yous.
Mathematics.
Vibrate higher. When you vibrate higher, everything lays down. All lower dimensions lay down because you can see anything below you, but you cannot see everything above you. And this is just how we were configured. And that's why most people, when they get ready to come out of the body, they feel a spin. The planets are the chakras, they are the organs. The organs must play harmonic again. They must be in the orchestra or the organic organism.
Mathematics.
Because the body is a vehicle, many souls are still inside those vehicles, sleep, not even awake. In the flesh body, along with the mind, these two are like gangsters. They're hanging out, controlling things, and the spirit is still asleep. It's almost like the mind and the body have conspired against the soul to make sure it stays asleep. Because they know once the soul awakens, because the soul is fire, if it awakes, it burns off impurity with another kind of fire. So what they're talking about is kundalini, and it removes all fake programs.
Mathematics.
When you're activated, kundalini, it's cycling and it's orbiting around your body. So you have to keep that cycle going and moving.
There's a real world that we could have entered a long time ago. It's always been available to us. It's just the knowledge of how to enter it through your heart. The heart is the engine.
If you don't have the heart pulsating strong, because this beat, this is your code. I would say it's the most intelligent organ in our body. Tune into that. It's not something complicated. It's just a matter of taking the thoughts out and dropping into the heart. The activated heart is connecting with your spiritual heart, which is also connecting with the earth, which is also a living organism, which is also connecting you with the center of the universe, the Milky Way. It starts with the heart, your body, vessel, earth, sun, Milky Way, like it's a transition. And what you're doing is that on a daily basis, you're tuning in.
Mathematics.
From the mind to the heart. And this is where we're all heading towards. It's what we're all evolving to.
The physical reality was Ma'at. Ma'at was justice. It means that every time you reincarnate into matter, which is Ma'at, the justice is served, meaning whatever you did, different lifetimes and things, it's going to be here. So Ma'at, the earth, the dark goddess, was responsible through dark matter for rematerializing all the beings into a physical reality to give them another shot. You'll start feeling your organs vibrating, and sometimes they'll hurt. Like in the beginning, some of my organs started to hurt, and I realized, I was like, man, those things haven't been cranked up in so long. I need to get those things in order. And it was really like that. The organs were not in the best shape. So it's easy to look at it like a car, and your alternator and your voltage regulator and all this stuff is, the capacitors are dirty, so you really need to get it cleaned out. And then I guarantee people will go so much further in all of what they're choosing to explore those states. And for those that find themselves as a resonator, meaning that you can find every single identification that you seem to be some kind of God and you know it, those individuals need to understand that their purpose for being here is to correct many other things, to correct the wobble of our ancestors and their passion. There's a lot of people and beings and different kind of things laying dormant within inside of many of these individuals, and so it's important to purge and to really work on cleansing. And that's almost like the adept. The adept knows what they should be, knows what they're going to be experiencing, meaning they have a hint that they're going to be experiencing something life-changing and miraculous, and they know that's going to happen, so they prepare themselves properly. And the best way to do that is, again, to go into the body, to cleanse out that stuff on that level, and then it'll also work in conjunction with the mind, and go in for your friends, meaning go in for the people that you see that are suffering and that need you, because the real role of the strong was to uphold the weak until they gain strength.
The chakras are important. Keep them clear, keep the channels clear. Right now, we're all being dragged everywhere. The planet is shifting, and relationships are breaking up, and times are just right now a bit chaotic. And what you need to be able to control is yourself and your thoughts. You. Coming back into you. It's you. When you change your perception, everything changes.
Organic network is continuously being developed even now. When you talk about, what are the higher beings doing? The ones that are helping us, they're developing the organic network. They're putting people in the know, quickening them, letting them go through their shamanistic tradition, powering them up and getting them ready for certain points. When Earth comes alive herself, which is definitely going to happen, all subsequent beings on the macrocosm will also come alive. Everything that's needed to ascend can be found here on Earth. But everyone knew they now had to go on the quest.
Mathematics.